So a lot of people are not happy with the Steph Curry era here on NBA 2K25. Why? Because the rosters are not accurate. And I did only one Steph Curry era rebuilding my New York Knicks, of course. And literally when I did the rebuild, I did kind of peep that it was missing some players, but I didn't realize how many players actually were missing. Like, there wasn't any John Wall, Iggy is not in the game, Andre Iguodala. Some people even said Blake Griffin. I didn't even notice that Blake Griffin wasn't there. Like, that's really insane. And he was still in his prime around this time before injuries started to, ravage that Clippers team. But nonetheless, a lot of players were missing. But in this video, we got the fix for that. Because, of course, a lot of people's added those faces to the rosters during that time period. So it's going to be a lot more realistic this time around. Trust me on this one. So I'm not going to waste my time yapping to you guys right now because we got to get into the rebuild. And in this video, I'm going to be rebuilding the Washington Wizards because during this time period, during the Steph Curry era, literally the Wizards had that one season where I think they were like top 5. I think it was like 2-3 seasons they were top 5. Correct me if I'm wrong. And they literally, I remember one year they made it to the second round and John Wall hit like this ridiculous game winner. That's like the most I remember about Wizards history right now because like literally in the past decade they have not been good at all. But during the Steph Curry era, like I said, they were pretty decent and they still had prime John Wall, prime Bradley Beal. And today we're gonna make sure that that team wins a championship because in my opinion back then they did not do a good job at putting pieces around John Wall and Bradley Beal to help them succeed. That's why your boy is here. I'm gonna do exactly that. But before I continue, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince YouTube PS Compulsion signing in here, aka Prince Anthony. Let's get the rebuild going. This is the settings that we're rocking with. So we have the custom roster, and the custom roster, I'm about to load into it right now to show you guys exactly which one I use because offline I was playing around with the Steph Curry era and checking out other rosters that people have. Where is it? It's this one. So from D Cupcake 23, I don't want to say that word on YouTube because you know how they are. 2016, 2017 Wall Griffin, and an updated roster for you guys here for the Steph Curry era. So let's take a look at some teams, right? Oops, I clicked the wrong button. I didn't mean to highlight all the teams, but there you go. The Los Angeles Clippers look realistic now. This is exactly how the team looked back then. We got Blake Griffin, and then look at this. The Golden State Warriors, that classic Warriors team with Andre Iguodala. You see it right there. And now time to look at our roster, bro. John Wall. Like, I don't understand how the cyber faces for some of these players are in there and they're not, like, 2K doesn't add the official roster to the mode. Like, it doesn't make sense, you know what I mean? But I think some of these are modded as well, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I believe a lot of people are modding it, especially with it being on PC. Like, the next gen version is on PC now and we got that crossplay. But anyways, one other team to look at real quick. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. What am I doing? All right, my New York Knicks. So I did mention Courtney Lee in the first rebuild that I did. He wasn't there. Who else we have? Brandon Jennings, Kyle O'Quinn. So a lot of these players, some of these players might be custom players. Lance Thomas. So this roster is actually realistic. Ron Baker was there. Kuz, my guy Kuz back then, bro. Literally, we have some of the players in there. They might not be realistic. They might be, you know, custom faces, custom players. But nonetheless, we did, well, whoever made this did the best that they could to make the rosters as accurate as possible. And these rosters are pretty accurate in my opinion. And of course, we're going to be using the 2017 draft class. We're using the regular draft class. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the team. This is the squad. Pretty good Wizards team. This rebuild should not take that long at all. And here's John Wall in the flesh. Ladies and gentlemen, the general manager of your Washington Wizards, Dario Wiseman. I got my own custom face right here because, of course, we still can't add our own custom face skin to my NBA eras. We could do it for my GM, so I'm happy about that. But at the same time, come on, 2K, like, you gotta expand. Let's do that. So here I am, Dario Wiseman. If you know why I call myself the Wiseman, leave a comment in the comment section below if you get that reference. To be honest, this rebuild might be quick because we have a pretty decent team and we already have our star players. We know who we're building this team around. I'm not getting rid of I was gonna say something completely different. I'm not getting rid of Bradley Beal and I'm not getting rid of John Wall. That's the point of the rebuild, to make sure that they win a ring during the Steph Curry era. But looking at the salary cap space, we do have some pretty good contracts, but we do have a good mix of vets and middle-aged players as well. So we'll see what happens in the offseason. We'll see what happens after the postseason. Oh yeah, this rebuild is definitely going to be easy. We already won 50 wins. How many? 54, 55, 56. 56 dubs. Rookie of the year being Ben Simmons is hilarious. Anyways, Draymond Green, Defensive Player of the Year. A young Jokic, Most Improved Player. He's about to take over the league. They don't know what's coming, bro. They don't know what's coming. But MVP, James Harden, dude was one of the GOATs back then. Definitely during this era. But John Wall made the All-NBA third team. I might do a James Harden Rockets rebuild. I might have to. But let's see. We finished as the 4th best team in the Eastern Conference, facing off against the Bulls. Look, Rondo. I don't even think Rondo is in the original Steph Curry era. So that's pretty dope. But we're not winning a championship this year. And look, I skipped around. And we didn't get swept, but we lost 4-1. And the Toronto Raptors, without Kawhi Leonard, wins the championship. DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry back then, they were balling, bro. They just couldn't get past LeBron. Okay, so I have a better idea of what I'm going to do during the offseason. Wall and Beal obviously are 2 best players, but the surrounding pieces, I think I know exactly what I want to do. I'm keeping Kelly Oubre Jr. and Otto Porter. Definitely got to keep Otto Porter. But anyways, here we are in the offseason. Meta World Peace retiring. Elton Brand, Richard Jefferson, Joe Johnson. This is a pretty decent list of players. I grew up watching these guys. I mean, what I'm planning to do anyways is trade up in the NBA draft because I know exactly who it is I want for this team. I want one player specifically in this NBA draft. I'm gonna explain a little bit later. Anyways, my staff, I'm hiring the best available. That's always my motto. However, I'm firing everyone, and the only person I'm keeping is Scott Brooks. I feel like Scott Brooks was a very good coach. Literally a very, 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 very good coach. So it makes no sense getting rid of him. Welcome to the NBA draft, the 2017 NBA draft. The Mavs with the first pick choose Kyle Kuzma. Interesting. The Atlanta Hawks choose Jason Tatum. And with the third pick, Donovan Mitchell is going to the Sacramento Kings. So that's your top 3 in this draft. I know exactly who it is we got to be going after. I just got to figure out who can I trade to get like a top 10 pick. Bro, literally this trade makes sense because the Celtics is a championship contender. Like, you guys don't need this pick. I need this pick. So I'm giving you guys a whole bunch of players. I'll throw in 2 second rounders as well. Players that I don't care about. There you go. Boston Celtics have agreed to my trade offer. I gave up a bunch of players and a bunch of second round picks. Jonathan Isaac went next. Lauri Markkanen, Lonzo Ball. Pretty good. And now it's time for us. So there's actually some pretty big names here, to be honest. We got De'Aaron Fox, Jared Allen. I definitely would get Jared Allen. OG Anunoby is here. Isaiah Hartenstein, Josh Hart. Who else we got here? Some pretty good names. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going with Bam Adebayo. Perfect pick. So with the 7th pick in the draft, we choose Bam. He just fits perfectly on this team. The Knicks trying to give us Joakim Noah is hilarious, bro. I'm definitely not doing that. But I got to get rid of this contract for Ian Mahinmi. I will take that future pick. And there we go. We traded our old centers for a young Bam Adebayo. This is what I want to see. And I feel like this is literally the perfect pickup for us and the perfect fit for being alongside John Wall and Bradley Beal. This dude is going to flourish, bro. Just trust me. Just trust me. I know what I'm talking about. Team options, I'm picking it up on both of these guys. I might end up trading Thomas Satoransky. So look at this. Otto Porter is about to accept a deal from the Golden State Warriors. I'm matching it. It's a 2-year deal. Player option, I'll do it. But looking at the rest of the contracts that we got during free agency, we have a lot of cap space right now. Hopefully, I'm able to sign all these players. But I mainly just want Otto Porter, Darren Collison, and Serge Ibaka. If we could get those 3 players, I don't care about anybody else. I'm just hoping it goes through. So we don't have enough for JaMychal Green. We don't have enough for Brandon Jennings. There we go. We were able to get everyone else. Prime Gordon Hayward would actually be a perfect fit on this team. but we got the players that we wanted. So we got back Otto Porter on a 2-year deal. Still got Markieff Morris, Darren Collison, the perfect defender at the point guard position. I'm going to get rid of Thomas Satoransky, Bam Adebayo, John Wall, Beal. This is a pretty good team. The team is shaping up pretty good. I like this big three. Filled out the rest of the roster the best I could. Anyways, player progression. Here we are. John Wall. He's starting to hit that wall. No pun intended. But Kelly Oubre Jr. going up. Bradley Beal, Otto Porter, and the rest of the team. Like I said, I filled it out the best that I can. But I like the makeup of this team. This team looks a heck of a lot better than the team last season. So I feel like we can make some noise. So our big three of Wall, Beal, and Serge Ibaka definitely is going to get things done. However, the real big three is John Wall, Beal, and Bam Adebayo. 41 wins so far at the contract extension deadline. Normally I sim all the way to the end of the season, just sim the season. But I want to see if anybody on our team wants to resign, because I want to resign all the players that we have. Right now, we have the core players on our team that we want. We just got to go ahead and we got to keep them, bro. We got to keep the team together and improve as we go. So it doesn't seem like anybody is ready to re-sign with us as of yet. Oh, Markieff Morris. Only won $8 million. That's not bad. I feel like he pretty much hit his peak at 80 overall. So I wouldn't mind offering this to him. There we go. So we re-signed him. Who else we got? Everybody else, for the most part, I think should be good. So we should be ready to sim to the end. Beal. Oh, John Wall is ready to resign. Oh, yeah, let's go. I think for Wall, too, what I'm going to do is match it up so his contract expires at the same time as Bradley Beal. So I'm going to extend him for another 2 years, because Bradley Beal is under contract for a while. And then we got the rest of the team under contract for a while, so we don't got to worry about the entire team breaking up. And of course, he accepted a contract extension. There we go. 2 years. Welcome back. How much wins did we have last season? I don't even remember. I'm going to have to rewind the video. 56, 57, 58 dubs this season. 58. I'm pretty sure that's more than last season. But Jokic, MVP, he's about to destroy the league, bro. 6th man of the year, Rajon Rondo. Andre Drummond, defensive. Jamal Murray, most improved players. So the Nuggets team is coming together. There it's coming together. But let's see, did any of our players make the All-NBA team? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, wait. There we go. John Wall, All-NBA third team. So it looks as though we definitely got better from last season. We're the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Come on, bro. Let's go. Look at this. Team is looking good. It looks like Bam has entered into the starting lineup, which is good. Jimmy Butler, Wade. Okay. So we're facing off against the Bulls again. Let's see how the team did. Bradley Beal and Wall. That's what I want to see. All of them. Wait. Both Bradley Beal and Wall played all 82 games. Oh, yeah. We got to win a chip. First round against the Chicago Bulls. They beat us in the last postseason, I believe. So there we go. We beat them. As the #1 seed, I always skip the first round. Like the first 2 rounds, we should be able to beat them. But we're facing off against the defending NBA champs, the Toronto Raptors. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. However, let's see. We won game 1, so I'm going to just sim the round. Please don't lose. Okay, there we go. So we make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, matched up against Isaiah Thomas and the Boston Celtics. Jaylen Brown, still a baby, bro. Look at that. Avery Bradley, Jay Crowder, Patrick Patterson, Kelly Olynyk, Terry Rozier, Marcus Smart. I'm going to sim game by game. Come on, let's see what we could do. Series is tied. 2-1 series lead. Series is tied at 2 apiece. 3-2 series lead. I'm going to do simcast. So far, the game is going back and forth. Oh, man, we getting spanked. We are getting spanked by the Boston Celtics, and it looks like we're going to take the L. We surely are taking the L. So we're going to 7 games against the Boston Celtics. Come on, bro. Can we make it to the NBA Finals? Can we make it to the NBA Finals? Game is going back and forth. If the game is very close in the 4th quarter, I'll hop in and watch it, but I don't need to, because, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Look. Literally destroyed the Boston Celtics. John Wall, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Bradley Beal doing his thing. This is what I want to see. Bam Adebayo did not have a good game at all. I've been meaning to trade Satoransky too, but he balled out this game. Oh, we're the Eastern Conference champs. At the end of the day, I told you guys I expected this rebuild to be easy. It looks like we're going with a championship this season. Literally, all the Wizards had to do back then was put a good team around John Wall and Bradley Beal, and they just failed to do so. You see what happens when you do? Look at this. Why is he holding like a Finals MVP? Is that the Finals MVP for the Eastern Conference? Nah, OKC getting smoked by the Sacramento Kings is crazy. They got swept. And look at this Kings team. Only one player in the starting lineup have an overall higher than 90, and that's DeMarcus Cousins. That's insane. Donovan Mitchell is on the team. He's coming off the bench. Paul Millsap. Yo, that's insane. So, ladies and gentlemen, the rebuild's done. We're going to win the championship. There's no way this team is beating us. We're down 2-0. Come on. Come on. We're down 3-0. Ain't no way, bro. Okay, there we go. All right. We're about to be the first team to come back from down 3-0 against the Sacramento Kings to end this rebuild right here. And we are getting spanked by the Kings. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. Ladies and gentlemen, we lose to the Sacramento Kings in the NBA Finals in 7 games. DeMarcus Cousins himself dragged his team to a championship. Finals MVP. Now we gotta run it back. I mean, this is a very good trade right here. Justin Holiday and Jordan McRae, and our 28th pick for the 14th pick and a future first rounder from the Phoenix Suns. Works out. Let's go. We're about to do this deal right now, primarily because there we go. Suns agreed to my deal. Primarily because I know who I want to get in this year's NBA draft. Definitely know who I want to get. But that's really crazy though. That's a pretty good deal. So Luka goes number 1 to the Orlando Magic. Insane. Luka Magic on the Magic? Okay, keep it going. Michael Porter Jr. I don't know who that is. The Knicks are up next. Oh wow. The Knicks drafting Trae Young is funny as... Yo, that's insane. All right, who's up next? Dylan Black. So we are up next. And I know who I want to draft with this pick. I was going to choose Robert Williams. However, one thing that we need is a better backup at the point guard position and at the 2 guard position. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going with Mikal Bridges. I got to go with Mikal Bridges. But I also want Brunson on the team. So we're going to figure out a way to get Brunson to be a 3rd string point guard. Let him develop on the team a little bit. Bro, his trade value is not even that high. Like, why are they even fighting me about this? Do I have to throw in like a future, another? Okay. I threw in a 2nd rounder, 1st rounder, and Tyler, and it went through. So ladies and gentlemen, we got Brunson on the team. We got the players that we wanted during this year's NBA draft. There we go. So rookie signing, Mikal Bridges and Jalen Brunson. I could get rid of those other players that we have that's like 3rd stringers and kind of build the bench that way. Excellent defender coming in, bro. So I didn't do much during this offseason. I want to keep the team together, and that's exactly what we did. Wall and Beal still up there. Kelly Oubre is getting up there as well. Markieff Morris still in 80. I told you guys, he hit his wall. Like, literally. But looking at the rest of the team, I filled it out the best that I could. However, we got Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, and Joe Harris on the team now. So we signed Joe Harris, Pat Connaughton. So as you can see, we're surrounding Beal and Wall with offense. It's just offense for days. Knockdown shooters. Knockdown perimeter, jump shots, all the... We're just going to shoot the lights out. Literally, that's what we're going to do next season. So I'm eager... let's see. With this team... we should be able to win 55 to 60 games. Easy. Sim is going good so far. We lost to the Sacramento Kings. That's giving me PTSD, bro. 59-60. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. 60 wins for the NBA season. Rookie of the Year is Trae Young. Crazy, bro. Crazy that he's on the Knicks. That's really insane. But ladies and gentlemen, 60 dubs is all I needed to see. The Denver Nuggets balling out. Jokic MVP again. once again. But ladies and gentlemen, let me see. Did any of our players make the All-NBA teams? I don't think so. 60, count them up. 60-win season, best team in the East, and we're facing off against the Bulls in the first round again. Is this like 3 years in a row? I'm tired of facing this team in the first round. We're gonna sweep them, of course. But let me show you guys the stats real quick. Beal and Wall doing their thing. That's all that matters. But Bam Adebayo, come on, bro. So he's only played 32 games last season. So he's been out for a while. Listen, by the end of this series, Bam Adebayo should be back. So I'm not even worried. Let's skip first round. We should blow out the Bulls. There we go. We sweep them. Thank you. Second round matchup against the Celtics. I think we beat them in the East Finals like a year or two ago. So, no, last year I think it was, yeah. So I'm simming around. We should be able to beat them. There we go. We're facing off against the Bucks. The Bucks is the 6th seed. Giannis is a 96 overall. Good Bucks team, but not really. They really shouldn't be in the East Finals the way that this team is looking. I'm skipping the round again because no way we should lose. There we go. Just like that. Back in the NBA Finals, once again, this time matched up against the Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray, Jokic and them boys, Danilo Gallinari, Gary Harris, Derek Favors, Kenneth Faried, the Manimal. Alright, I'm going game by game. There we go. Series is tied. We're down 2-1. Series is tied at 2 apiece. 3-2 series lead. Come on, let's win this championship. We got to end this right now. Why is so many players injured? Nah, I'm feeling like the Knicks right now in real life. Not gonna hold you. So Bradley Beal is injured. Kelly Oubre is healing from his injury. Bam Adebayo is back though. Festus Ezeli is injured. But our players could play through their injuries, so I'm not really as worried. But Beal being injured, Kelly Oubre, and Festus Ezeli is kind of crazy. They only got one injury, but let's see if we could bring home the NBA championship this game. Come on, we gotta close them out. We gotta close them out. There we go. Wow. Nuggets got the lead. Oh, we came back. We got the lead. I kind of want to jump in. Hold on. There we go. So it's a 3-point game. 38 seconds remaining. Yeah, I'm not going to sim anymore. We're going to jump in and we're going to watch. All right, I'm interested in seeing what happens. It's the Nuggets ball. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Oh, Harris was open but did not even take the 3. He was wide open. What?
To the inside.
Inside to Jokic. Fading. Got it. So we need a timeout, but why didn't Gary Harris take the open 3? Listen, we're going to have to play the free throw game. That's what it looks like. I'm not taking these free throws, though, as you can see. First free throw is good for Beal.
Denver making a switch here. Moutier is checked in.
Second free throw is good for Beal. Clutch free throws, although he's injured. Come on, bro. Whatever we do, do not give up a 3. Here's Moutier. He's not doing nothing. Inside to Jokic. Got it, man. So it looks like we're about to play the free throw game. Beal is fouled. Second free throw. Beal got it. Still a 3-point game. Whatever we do, we cannot give up a 3. Here's Jokic, deep 3. Bad shot, and ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. We're about to be the NBA champs. Hold on, let me skip past this. It's crazy. Come on, Beal. First free throw is good. He's hitting clutch free throws. Next free throw is good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. In a few seasons, can I get the 3 to go? In a few seasons, we did it. The rebuild is complete. John Wall and Bradley Beal achieved legendary status. Hall of Fame status, in my opinion, by bringing a championship to DC. Let's go. Nah, not gonna lie, I told you guys this rebuild would have been easy. Because literally all the Wizards had to do was put a team around Wall and Beal. It's not that hard. Look at this. NBA champions, your Washington Wizards. I wonder who's going to be Finals MVP. It got to be Wall. So, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. The Wizards have won the championship. We have done it. Finals MVP, John Wall, averaging 16 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds. That's what I want to see, baby. That's what I want to see. 2019 NBA champs. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you guys thought about this rebuild. I told you guys it was going to be a fun and simple rebuild because literally we just had to do one thing. We kept the team together. We formed our big three already. We had Wall Beal. We just need to add one more piece. Bam Adebayo definitely would have fit perfectly on this team. Give him the opportunity to develop with those guys. And you have a player at the 1. You have a player at the 2. And you got a player at the center position. Because the Wizards ran some very older The Wizards ran some very older centers. Marcin Gortat, Ian Mahinmi. They just needed some younger centers at that position, and I feel like they pretty much would have been good. And at the power forward position as well. They had some pretty good guards and forwards in Kelly Oubre and Otto Porter. But nonetheless, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys thought about this rebuild. I got more Steph Curry era rebuilds coming since we downloaded a custom roster, and this roster, in my opinion, is realistic as heck. I went back to like that time throughout like the old 2K, and I was looking at the rosters, and I'm like, this roster here on NBA 2K25 that this person created looks exactly like how it was back then. So very good roster, and I got a lot more rebuilds coming for you guys. Don't worry. But if you have a specific rebuild you want me to do next, leave it for me in the comment section below. Otherwise, click my face, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the Prince of YouTube, signing out.